If you're looking for professional day trading education and high-level trade analysis and dissection, you, my friend, have come to the right place. My name's Pat Mitchell. I've been a professional day trader for the past 11 years, and I'm here to give you exactly that. Professional day trading education, all here for free on YouTube and on X. And today, which is July 31st, 2025, we're going to be going over a couple of trades that I took. I'm going to be revealing the full trade plans that were given at 9 a.m. East. And then that's exactly what I followed and executed. And you'll see the results. So, one sec here, folks. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I am going to share my screen so you can see all these wonderful charts. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so first up to bat, our trade plans. For those of you that may not know, they always have to do with these blue levels. These blue levels are going to be placed prior to the market open. These aren't placed after the fact, kind of marking low of day or high of day or ranges or anything like that. These are placed prior to the market open. And these two levels, which was the main watch, let me mute this one sec here, guys. Sorry about that. It's going to drive me nuts. These two levels were off of the daily chart, and the upper level is a trend, the lower level is a trend. It's right at the apex point of this ascending wedge triangle that we have on the daily chart, which is a bearish signal, and we're getting right into the apex of it. And almost like clockwork, it has collapsed. So no matter what, though, and this is key, this is crucial, as a day trader, we're not looking to capture that full move. We're only looking for opportunities intraday, whether it be long or short, it doesn't matter, right? And I think that that's where a lot of people, and I have so many videos discussing this and talking about this, that it doesn't matter long or short, no matter what the market's doing, there's always an opportunity, like always. And you have to adhere to your strategy. It's so important. No matter what you think, what you feel, it's irrelevant. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not what you feel, it's not what you think. I've seen so many traders shit the bed because they think they saw something or they have a feeling it's going to do this. That has no bearing on reality. It's actually quite delusional. If you actually think about it and strip it back, it's a super delusional way of like looking at the market. So what we have to do is develop a strategy that works no matter what the market's doing. And as a day trader, if you know what type of trader you are, it makes this so much easier. I've seen too many traders from be a day trader, a swing trader, a news-based trader, a technical trader, a fundamentals-based trader. They don't know what they are. And that's why your results are just like you're constantly going around and around and around in a circle. So, no matter what, if we dip at the market open, I will go long, right? Long story short. So here, I'll give you the trade plan here this morning. So when the market opens up, it can only do one of two things, right? I know that sounds silly, but it is true. It's either going to pop or it's going to drop. That's it. That's all it can do. It's either going to come into resistance or come into support, period, right? So if we know this, that's that's literally all you need to know in order to execute. Now, obviously, you still need a way to execute that trade, but you should know if it comes into this level, we will go long. And if it comes into this level, we will go short. That's all there is to it, guys. So, very basic levels, but this is how I make my money off of the basics. I don't get fancy with it at all. Now, I do have some overly technical strategies that I will use if this doesn't work. They are contingency plans and contingency strategies that I will use in order to manage my trade. Now, that's a little bit different. But as for the base execution, it's very simple. So at the market open, we did not go up. We came down. As it came down into the level, I executed. This is the first executions that you see here on SPY. Executed, paid myself. As it comes back down into support, because it's well within a technical and risk appropriate limit, I will enter. You'll see a small entry there. As it comes into the actual level, that's where I get more size in. The first one, and then once it starts to show a level of confirmation, and then simply just wait for it to come up. Now, this here, if you take a look from my lowest entry to my highest sell, you are making, it's roughly, what is that, 60, 70% within a few minutes. That's what's possible with this. Now, SPY was the main focus and the main watch. I also, because Q's is absolutely beautiful at the open, we sold off hard coming into this level. Did it break this level? Yes, but to me, that's still an appropriate amount of risk. So, oh, and on SPY, I should note, I locked in $4,195. And then on Q's, I simply just work this trade coming into the level on that hard wash. I executed and then just started averaging in and playing with it. And then once it dips down a little bit, I'm holding my risk. If it wants to come any lower than that, I will have to stop out. It didn't. So I simply wait for it to recover and I pay myself, locking in an additional $2,235 on that. So overall, well over $6,000 in the first 30 minutes of the market open. And I'm done. After that, I'm done. I am going to go enjoy my day. I do not care what the market does after that at all. I trade the first half an hour to 1 hour maximum, like maximum 1 hour of the day, and that is it. Now, if you take a look, there was an opportunity to go short up here on SPY to ride all the way down. Sure. Same with Qs. You could have waited for the long down here to trigger into that level beautifully, or once it finally re-breaks this level and it comes back up to test this resistance, you could have went short. Both acceptable entries. But for me, what is more important? Time in front of the computer making a few more $1,000, or going enjoying my fucking life? Like, I find that there are far too many traders out there that are a slave to these monitors. We get out of the regular basic bitch 9 to 5 shit because that's slave. I don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that shit. Working from some other asshole that doesn't give a fuck about you for scraps for pay, right? Why are you doing that in your own home, in your own office, or wherever the fuck you're trading from? Why are you doing that? Because you have never broken out of that slave mentality. Never. And you will constantly, the longer you are in the market, the longer and more exposed you are. One of the keys and secrets to day trading effectively and consistently and finding success, therefore becoming doing this successfully, is getting in and getting out so you are unnoticed. Now, I'm not saying that the market's going to notice you. Read between the lines here. I'm saying you want the least amount of exposure possible. And this is why I have developed a strategy that I'm in and out within that first half an hour. Yeah, sure, there are some trades where I will hold longer. I do swing trade and I do investments as well. But the bulk, my day to day, what I consider my 9 to 5, right, which is more like 9:30 until 10:30, is day trading, right? And in and out, guys. And that's how you do it. Like, I say this at the end of every single episode. If you want to work with a coach, a trader that has been doing this for over a decade, come to tricktrades.com. And if you don't want to, that's not your bag, that's not your jam, it's silly, but hey, man, that's up to you. Continue to watch my free stuff. But it is going to take you a whole hell of a lot longer. So if you feel like you got all the fucking time in the world, by all means, continue on with YouTube lessons. But you are going to have to piece each lesson together, or work with a guy that gives you the whole package right inside your hand. I do have one quick announcement for those of you that are still watching this. There is a trader that is out there, trader He's a scammer that is out there that is using my name, Tricktrades, Trick Mitchell, Pat Mitchell, Pat Trick Mitchell. Okay. He's using that with my logo. He runs a Discord room. We're working on getting him shut down. He will be shut down here shortly. He is an absolute scammer. I will never ask you to pay me in crypto. I want nothing to do with that shit. Okay? I'll never ask you anything about crypto, any of that. And if you don't see my face day in, and you don't hear this voice, it isn't me, guys. If you watch my videos and you go search and you happen to stumble upon this fake fucking asshole here that's going to rob you blind and the voice doesn't sound the same, come on, guys, what the fuck are you doing? It's obviously not me, right? Like, so it's so strange. Anyways, I don't mean to rant, but it's just like it's always blowing my mind at how people fall for this shit. It's just weird. Like, you hear a different guy's voice on screen share or whatever the fuck he's doing, and he's telling you to start with to give him $15,000 to open up an account for you. I'll never do that. I don't want to. I'm not operating your fucking day trading account. You trade your own fucking account. So strange. Anyways, it isn't me. Don't fall for it. Get the fuck out of there. You've been warned. On that note, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.